Hey everybody, so today we're going to cover a comment that came in on the latest video, and it's about updating your sprint symbol set in Open Orienteering Mapper to the latest version, to ISSPROM 2019-2, which includes all the multi-level symbols that we've been covering in the last few videos. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. So the comment that came in says, could you please make a video showing how to download the updated symbol sets or provide a direct link to the latest version? When I map in Open Orienteering Mapper, I only get the old symbols. I'm using version 0.9.5, but it doesn't seem to include the updated ones. So what this person is referring to is if you're in Open Orienteering Mapper, and this is the latest version of Open Orienteering Mapper, 0.9.5, the same version that the user mentioned. If I create a new map and I choose my sprint symbol set ISSPROM 2019, I get these symbols on the right. And you'll notice that these symbols don't include, so you'll notice here that we don't have some of the symbols that were needed for the multi-level structures in the last videos. We don't have down here 512.1, we have a bridge instead of the black teeth. We also don't have the white diagonal lines that can cover other area symbols. We have an initial version of that up here for paved area and multi-level structures, but obviously since then this has evolved to be able to be used with other area symbols on top of open land, for example. The first thing to kind of understand is that when you go to create a new map and it prompts you for the scale and the symbol set, you'll see different symbol sets presented to you for different scales. So for 4000 we have ISSPROM 2019, and for 10,000 we get a few different options. We have a mountain bike symbol set, we have ISOM for the forest orienteering, and we have a ski symbol set. So the first thing to kind of understand is that these symbol sets, they're just files. So if I open up my Open Orienteering Mapper folder, which for me is located in my program files, you'll see there's a symbol sets folder here and different folders for the different scales. So 1 to 4000, I go in and I can see the two options that I was presented with in Open Orienteering Mapper. And for the 1 to 10,000, I had 4 options. And if I go to the 10,000 folder, you can see those 4 different options. So this problem basically becomes we need to find a file for the updated sprint symbol set and include it in this folder, and then it will present itself here. So the next thing to understand is that Open Orienteering Mapper is open source software, which is fantastic because we can download it and use it for free. But it also means that all of the code is publicly available. So this is the GitHub for Open Orienteering Mapper. All of the code is defined in here. And you can see that the latest commit was 3 weeks ago. So additions have been made to the code 3 weeks ago. But if I scroll down and I click on downloads, we can see here that version 0.9.5, the latest version that I have on my laptop and the user that commented on the video has on their laptop, you can see it was published all the way back in March of 2021. So there's this discrepancy there. Changes are still being made nowadays to the code in Open Orienteering Mapper, but we haven't seen an official release published for the last 4 years. And that means when you go on to the Open Orienteering Mapper website, where you have a button to download the latest version, you're going to get 0.9.5, which is the version that was published all the way back in March 2021. So initially I thought because this code is still being updated and we have commits 3 weeks ago, we have a few commits on June 14th, on June 9th, I thought that it would be as simple as coming in to the symbol sets here and 1 to 4000 and downloading this file and that it would be up to date. But that's not the case. But it turns out that the updated symbol set files that have been developed by contributors to Open Orienteering Mapper are buried deep within the issues. So I'm going to search for that term in the issues, ISSPROM 2019-2, and it's this issue here, number 1037. If we scroll all the way down, we begin to see these files here. ISSPROM v6 2024 4000. And I think this one here, published on March 1st, 2024, is the latest version. So basically I need to download this. I'll click on this, and after downloading that, I'll end up with this symbol set file. And I basically want to just cut that and bring it over to my Open Orienteering Mapper symbol sets folder, 4000, and I'm going to paste it in here. So now that I've pasted that in there, if I go to create a new map in Open Orienteering Mapper, you'll see that I have that option of that symbol set. I'm going to open that up, and you can see that we have all these new symbols. So we have black teeth, and I'll just do a simple example. We have the underpass symbol, just very quickly. And we have the white dashes 512.3. And we can put together this simple example. So basically that's all there is to it. The complication is finding that file buried deep within the Open Orienteering Mapper repository, but I'll leave a link to it down in the description to make it easier for you to find and download. And follow the steps I've laid out to copy it into your symbol sets folder. So that's that. Thanks very much to that user for the comment. Feel free to leave more comments on videos asking about what you'd like to see, and I'll see you next time.